Hi, and welcome to Stones Throw Away. This is our Valentine's Day reading for Gemini, and I would like to give a great big shout out to Passion Water Tarot and to all of my subscribers. You guys are just amazing, and I love you all. And if you like any of my jewelry, the links are down below for them. These are all custom made, and I love small businesses. They are all friends of mine, and I just love getting things no one else has. So this is the board that came to me in a dream. This is great for relationships. And yes, it's on paper, not fabric. I couldn't figure out how to watercolor fabric. So, I just realized that this is not in the right place there. So, now you can see it all. And hopefully not my big fat head. So, Gemini, anything up here will be working for your relationship. Anything down here will be working against it. And this will be your partner. This will be you. Anything in here will be the both of you together. Anything outside of the lines will be external influences. I will also be doing a 3-card reading whenever we're done with the stones. We're with me now? All right. Now, I do suggest, I've got my eyes closed, I was a pick. I do suggest to cross-read whenever doing relationship readings. I know a lot of people are like, no, don't cross-read, it's bad for you. But, if you're doing relationships, don't you need to know what's in the other guy's head? Also, energies do get mingled whenever you're in relationships. So, who knows what the reader's picking up on? So, I do suggest watching not only your reading, but also your partner's reading. Watch your Venus and your partner's Venus, because there are a lot of energies in the reading. A lot. So, they get mangled and folded and mutilated. And, you know, we are only human. So, let's see what today's reading has in store for Gemini and their partner. I mix these up, and we are off to the races. Whoop, we have a runner. And that was the runner. Uh-oh. Okay, Gemini. Let's get my big old head out of the business here. We're going to start with your partner, and then go to you, and then we're going to do the middle. Okay? I'll start with the bad news, and then go to the good news on each of those. And then we'll do the outliers. You only have a couple. So, with what is not going well in the relationship, we have your partner tends to be an overthinker, Gemini. They're an overthinker, and they have had some loss in their life lately. They are also having a spiritual or creative, a spiritual or creative holding back. They're not restriction. They're feels tight. They're also having some baggage from the past, the old past. We're not talking the recent past. It could even be from childhood. Okay? Here on the line, which is doing them both good and bad, is that they are dulling their shine. This is a piece of labradorite. It's a piece of unpolished labradorite. Usually when you see labradorite, it is polished to a high shine because it's got all this beautiful flash in it. This one is dull and gray because it is not polished at all. And is on the line. So it's both doing him good and them good or bad. Over here with you, Gemini, you've got a couple of things going. First off, we've got envy and a deep depression. You are very sad, Gemini. Usually when I touch this one, I can tell if it's a deep depression or just like a sadness and a sorrow, but this feels deep, darling. Your calm has been shattered. You are envious, and you feel like you're in quicksand. Usually this is a solid love foundation, but you feel like you're in quicksand. Oh. Sorry, that took my breath away. You feel like you're in quicksand, Gemini. And not only that, you had a solid foundation. You had a safe place. And that has been swept out from under you. So that's a sad place to start a relationship. Of course that's messing with you. Of course it is. Again, we have that creative or spiritual restriction. There is an easy-to-love loved one who is not helping matters. I feel like maybe this could be a child. There's also an older loved one, possibly a relation, who is both helping and hindering there. Up to the good stuff for your partner. They're having a spiritual renaissance. They are having a revolution in their soul. It is just, it's going to be amazing to watch. They're also coming into money, which is helping. And though their eyes may wander, dear, they do know where home is, because they know that the grass is only greener because there's a septic tank there. Okay? As for you, you've got your eye on those relatives. This is the eye stone. It tells me where you're looking, and you're looking right at those relatives. Here, you're very protective. You're very, very, this is a huge tiger's eye. You are so protective, and that is helping you. And you are very good with money. That is a very strong suit for you. What you have going as a couple. Let's do the bad and then we'll do the good. Down here, you two are possibly too calm. There's not enough fire in the relationship, and we'll get back to that later because I'll talk about the runner. There's too much thinking with the head and not enough with the heart. And there's a lot of change coming very, very quickly, and it's not doing good for the relationship. Now, both helping and harming, both helping and harming the relationship is an old history, an old piece of history coming up unexpectedly. And usually this is a good piece, but somehow it is both helping and harming you. Up in the good part, you both believe in hard work. You're both great lovers of the outdoors. You're both very much into hearth and home. There's travel involved. And there's a lot of calm. There's a lot of calm in your relationship. So that's good, Gemini. You're actually doing quite well there. Now, for the outliers. Over here, we have a piece of jasper. And it's a lovely piece of jasper. And I just realized that there's a little nick in there. Okay. Lovely piece of jasper. And that means that on your partner's side, coming in, that there's some work, and some fairly hard work from the sides of it, that they are ignoring. Or no, sorry, that's on the good side. Sorry, that's a whole other reading. There's work that will be helping him. There's work that's coming in. that will be influencing them. Now, the runner means that it is something that you guys are ignoring, that it fell completely out of the reading. And that is this little piece of carnelian. Carnelian is warmth. It is love. It is passion. And that is what you guys are missing. You have all these good things, all this protectiveness. You both obviously like each other, but you're missing the passion. So if you can find some way to bring that passion in, that would probably be a big help to this relationship. Bring that passion in, Gemini. Bring it in. So, let's make sure no other stones have anything to say about this. Make sure nothing else tingles. Nope, no tinglies. So let's do a 3-card draw. This is the Rider-Waite deck. This is my old deck from high school. It might get a little mouthy. It was used by a teenager for, 6 years or so. That's why it's so curved, too. Used to carry it in my back pocket. So, anyway, if you felt any connection, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe if you like. I love all my subscribers. I will get to my regular schedule on Sunday. My schedule runs from Monday through Sunday, so that's how my posting schedule will run as well. And I will be doing bonus readings throughout the week on whatever my creativity will let me do, and whatever the universe calls me to do, because, this one came in a dream. So, with the 3-card pull here for Gemini, I will be pulling a card for your partner for where they are, a card for you for where you are, and a card for how the relationship may end up. Remember, you can always change your stones, your stars, and your cards. They are at, ooh, happy ever after. We get everything we want. You are like, ooh, but I may be willing to travel to distant lands. And so you're at odds. It's not big odds, but you're at odds. And maybe you guys can fix some of this and figure out how to get on the same page. So maybe see what we can fix about all of these down here. And that card decided to fall. So bring that passion back in, Gemini. And, send me a like, give me a share, subscribe. And remember, destiny's only a stone's throw away, folks. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all.